Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Manny B Investing in BI, and I've got a bit of a problem. I've collected and I've been involved in a number of different projects in my crypto journey, many of which are not Cardano, and that's okay. But when managing assets, when you have a bunch of assets in maybe a ledger, and then you've got other assets in Cardano wallets, is very difficult. It's like two different worlds. You know, you have your Cardano stuff and then there's everything else. What if there was a protocol that was trying to change that? A protocol that will kind of open up the entirety of the blockchain world all in one place. My goal, or I guess my dream, would be similar to Martin Luther King's, like all of my assets can play together. They can be together in one place. I can manage them all in one wallet if I want to. At least have those options. Instead of having all these different devices and all these different wallets. And what if I wanted to move things together? What if I wanted to do this truly like a do-it-yourself banking application? That would almost need to happen. And if you look at the blockchain space and you look at Cardano, you will quickly start to understand that there's a lot of disconnect. There's not a lot of interoperability going on that blockchain. Blueshift is looking to change all of that. Blueshift is a portfolio style DEX. So here are the pros, right? The pros are low to no impermanent loss, low to no slippage, and a multitude of different assets from different blockchains all in one place and essentially in the same wallet. That is cool. Milkomeda has built a lot of infrastructure that will allow stuff like this to happen. Blueshift is coming with the new, fresh idea. And the first question that we ask in these days when it comes to any project, what is the competition? What is it like? Who have you copied off of? Blueshift is the first of its kind. Their code is theirs. There's no copy pasta, what people like to say. This is a totally new thing. It's a big deal, and I think it deserves some attention. And I want to give it a little test run to see what we can do with it. So the basis of this whole thing is the Blues token. And that Blues token is like the lifeblood of this protocol. So they got resources. You can click and check out their media. They've got a bunch of articles and publications here. They've got a vast amount of text documentation that you can just come through and just read and learn. And there's enough content to last you a year. I mean, there's just so many videos. There's so much to read because they've come a long way and they've done a lot. So let's take a look at the Blues token. Blueshift's protocol token. It's a Cardano native token, so it's a CNT. But it's bridged to Milkomeda, so you can bridge it to Milkomeda, you can bridge it back to Cardano. The Blues token holders will be able to participate in a decentralized portfolio management by voting for adding, removing tokens, and changing their weights. It will also be possible to exchange Blues tokens for the protocol fees on special decentralized auctions. Now that is freaking cool. The utility of the Blues token. There are several uses for the Blues token across our ecosystem, including, this is my favorite, the gas token for transactions on the Blues chain. So they're building this Blues chain. I believe it's being built with Kava and Cosmos. I'll start to, dive down that technical stuff when we get there. Don't worry. The base token across our portfolios to facilitate trades between portfolios, diversifying the liquidity of the index token. incentive and reward token for liquidity providers by farming and for various yield pools. Future governance token for our decentralized exchange. So this is big. I want to start stacking Blues tokens for the ROI, and I want to be a part of this governance because there's so much stuff that you potentially have the ability to vote on. So the IDO was 1%. Let's take a look at the tokenomics. The total supply is 100 million, so really low. It's token holders really low as well. The price right now is 5 cents. 5 cents. Strategic partnerships got 5%. Advisors and marketing get 2. Liquidity providers 5. Seed round 6. The team 7. Now the closer that number is to 20, the worse off, in my opinion. We typically see anywhere between 10 and 20, sometimes even over 20 when it comes to these team tokens. Under 10, I like it. Token liquidity 7.5, private round 8, strategic round 20, ecosystem development fund 38%. And those are the tokenomics. I don't see anything that looks crazy on there. There's not a ton of like community tokens, but that's fine because they're 5 cents, become a holder. So they gave you links to where you can buy it. You can buy it on Blueshift. You can get it on MEXC Global or Wing Riders. I'm going to probably bridge to Milkomeda and then buy it on Blueshift. Wing Riders has like a bunch of fees. Like Wing Riders have like 4 ADA in just fees before you even do anything. And then you have liquidity provider fee and then platform fees, I think. It's just cheaper, more efficient. And we want to test Blueshift anyways. We already know how Wing Riders works. We want to use Blueshift. So that's the Blues token. That's the point of it. So it's got a number of use cases, 3 of which, well, actually kind of 2 of which are active, is this one and this one. I don't think Blues Chain is up yet, but I believe that their cross-chain swaps might utilize burning or paying the fees in Blues tokens. The future governance token for our decentralized exchange. So it's going to be cool. If they build a governance or a DAO or something like that, which I know they're going to do. I don't know how that's going to work or what it's going to be based on, if they're going to build something from scratch. These are all questions that I have, and I surely will be asking them of the project. So stay tuned for that. So this is Blues, the Blues token. It's a Cardano native token. You can bridge it to Milkomeda and it can exist as an ERC20. So CNT and ERC20. What more could you ask for? Especially my PBX people. You guys know what I'm talking about. Having 2 different token types and they're kind of just disconnected. These tokens are not disconnected. The price of the token is about 5 cents on Wing Riders and on their own protocol. So you're not going to go to Wing Riders and the price of Blues token is going to be like, I don't know, 15 cents. But then on Blueshift, it's 5. So you don't have that. And I think Blueshift might be able to solve that problem for Paribus. I don't know. I've definitely been thinking about it and we'll definitely talk about it in the open to kind of spread some thought and get some thinking going to see if we can resolve these problems that we have using protocols like this. I have seen nothing like this before. No one's talking about it. There's nothing like this on Ethereum that I've seen. If you've seen something like this, please drop it in the comment section. I want to see it. But this is freaking cool. There's a Blues is usually the base token for all of these portfolios. Base token Blues, yeah. That's the Cardano index. The Blueshift index is here, and it's over the shares. Crap, that sucks. But ADA is under. I'll put Milkomeda up in there. The Blueshift index. What's it paying out? Blueshift index is paying 40% APR. %40 APR. That's crazy. But it's the target's 45, shares are 43, the target's 55, 56. Yeah. People been dumping them blues in this one, but it's on a price impact. Yeah, so if you have to have the shares under the target. So add liquidity in one token without losses when its share is less than its target weight, as well as withdraw in one token without losses when the share is greater than the target weight. So you deposit when it's under, you take out when it's over. I think that's what you want to do. And that benefits the protocol because it kind of adds like a game where people can't go ripping, or if you do, if you go and start ripping out liquidity for whatever reason, you'll be penalized. So then, the protocol benefits, the people benefit. So it's similar in style to, Indigo. One person's pain is another person's pleasure, right? You get wrecked, liquidated, the people staking in the pools and stuff, they get a share of your losses. So it works similarly. You make bad decisions and lose, other people on the protocol stand to gain from that loss. And there's just all these different pools, like the DeFi index pool. Let's take a look at this. So the DeFi index pool, the target is 16, the shares above it. So I withdrew above the share. So that's what you want. You go, yeah, the share is above the target, you withdraw. The shares below the target, you provide liquidity. Blues, the target 16, the share. So I would put blues here. I think I want to do the DeFi index. All the shares that are over. Okay, so Sushi, SNX, and ADA. Uni, there's like nothing in here. The amount. 0.74 multi-uni. Aave. 0.00651 Aave. And then the SNX, of course. There's 15. It's over. So what do we want to do? I think we go all in on blues. Go all in blues. Maybe multi Aave. Maybe. Top index. But I think the DeFi index is the way to go. Single side invest. What can we do? So we can do ADA in the top metaverse. We can do ADA in the Blueshift index. We can do blues in the DeFi portfolio. And it's under. So I think this is the move. Before people find out about it and start dumping on the blues tokens in there, and then we're over the limit, I think we should do that. So how do we do that? A number of different ways. We are going to use, I guess, the Milkomeda bridge, right? We can use that Milkomeda bridge. So let's connect our ADA wallet. Boom, there it is. It's connected. And then Milkomeda, our MetaMask wallet, is there. So I have 4.9 Milk ADA, and I've got some ADA over here. Let's do 500. Let's see. All right, so we got 500 ADA from our Eternal wallet, and it's going to send it to our Milkomeda wallet, in our MetaMask, and it's going to be wrapped ADA, and we're going to get 499.9 bridge rate, 1 ADA, and the fee is 0.28 ADA. So the arrival time, anywhere between 5 and 15 minutes. And we're going to go ahead and hit go. It gives us the same information. We're going to go from ADA to wrapped ADA on Milkomeda. We're going to bridge it. So I guess, I mean, that's just, okay, there we go. So it's going to ask for my password here. Let me go full screen. Transaction in Cardano, bridging 500 ADA to 499.9 Milk ADA has been submitted. Estimated time of arrival, 5 to 15 minutes. So we're going to end here and see what happens after the assets are bridged. Then we're going to go ahead and stake them into our portfolios and see what happens. Thank you for checking out the video. If you are interested in Blueshift, this is the place to be. Drop those comments in the comment section. If you have any questions or if you use Blueshift, let me know. I'd like to know what you think about it. Do you have better plays? Do you have any plays on Blueshift where there's just a better, opportunity to make ROI? I think we're just using our best common sense right now. But as looks like the transaction on Cardano. Okay, so they submitted it. Now they're bridging it. All right, this might. I'm sitting here talking like it could possibly happen while we're sitting here talking. But yeah, I want to make the best financial decisions we possibly can make and see what this DeFi stuff can actually do for us. And I'm going with a lot because this stuff seems really, really cool. But it can be confusing. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of menus. You have to understand what all this stuff means, how to use it. So that's what we're looking to do, to see how difficult it is to use, go through, see what we can do. Can we make money? Will we lose money? Will we get burned? Will we get hacked? We'll see. Again, thank you for checking out the channel. Make sure you hit that like, hit the share, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.